Hi, welcome back everybody to Camping with the Abercrombies. This is going to be the second part of my video for this park, and now that I have a driver, I can do all the filming. So we're coming up on Mount Gilead State Park now. We had to make a run to the store real quick, and as we come back, you will see on the right, this is the KOA that I was saying was right across from Mount Gilead State Park. It's kind of hard to see now, but there's the KOA, and it is, like I said, it's literally right across the street. There's the KOA there. See everybody up over there. And sorry about that, folks. We'll be making a left. There's a little minor navigation issue back there. But we're going to be making a left here into Mount Gilead State Park. So, yeah, like I said, it's not a very big park. I mean, it's a decent sized park, but the campground is a little bit smaller. It's not too far off of the main road. Like some of the state parks we've gone to, you got to drive 2 and 3 miles to get back to the campground. Here's the entrance here. On the left is where they have cornhole over there and shuffleboard. There's the entrance. We're going to keep straight though. Campground is down that way. We're going to just cruise on through slowly. And here's the playground for the kids. The volleyball net, the little shelter that I think you could see from our campsite, which is over there. All right, and looks like they got a movie screen that they might play movies for everyone over here. We haven't heard or seen anything about them playing any movies. There's a restroom over there. These people here walking are our neighbors. They were here when we got here the other day. And yeah, they also have, I think that's just a nature center there. But the cabins, over here they have basketball courts. They have another playground. Yeah, watch out for the kitties. Here's another shelter where families can gather, I guess. It just rained up here, you know, pretty good. It's nice and humid now, so we're riding with the air on. As we go back here to the rear of the park, excuse me, go back here to the rear of the park towards, I guess it's a boat launch ramp, a small one. You can put a kayak or smaller boat in there. Another restroom, another shelter. So it's plenty of room up here if you want to invite someone up. You know, even if you're camping, you can invite them up and grab one of these shelters and have somewhere for everybody to meet up. Unfortunately, one of our crew that was supposed to come up and hang out with us today, they had to, something came up and they weren't able to make it. So I just got to hang out with this guy.
Honor to hang out with him.
Yeah, it's cool to hang out with him. I don't get to see him that much, so we try to make the best of it when we get our day of camping. Now, as we go down here, there's a kind of a tight switchback going down this hill here, so you definitely don't want to come flying down here or run off the road. We've noticed that along the way there's plenty of trails. Here's this corner here. There's plenty of trails to walk on out here. I guess dog trails. Over here, just beyond the trees, is the lake or a pond. And yeah, you can take, I guess you can take your kayak or your canoe over there. We saw people down here fishing the other day. I'm not sure what they're catching out of here, if anything, and I'm pretty sure you probably wouldn't want to eat it. But the lake actually goes back over, oh, you can't see it because it was light, but it goes back quite a ways. There's a dam up here that we might be able to see. And yeah, this is getting down here towards the end. Yeah, see, here's some people over here fishing. And just past them, it was a small boat launch. I mean, it was real small. Yeah, I mean, you can't put a big, oh, there it is right there. Look out that window, there's the ramp right there. So yeah, and the water looks really shallow, so I wouldn't want to put anything in there with a motor, because you definitely get it caught up on something. And here's the end. There's a bridge you can walk across, and I'm guessing there's trails over there. I didn't go over there. I don't know where it goes to. But we're going to turn around and head back up and go to the campground and cruise through the campground really quick.
Up there.
Yep. Here's some people down here fishing with the little kitties. Look at the little kid with his pole. I wonder if he caught anything. I haven't seen anybody come back. Yeah, this guy, he actually has a canoe or a boat or whatever you want to call it in the back of his pickup. I don't think he had it in there. There's another dam, or I don't know what you would call it, but it's a bridge to walk across there. Yeah, it's kind of humid out here right now. And I mean, it's hard to breathe. It's so humid out here. But this road is a one-way road, so you got to make sure nobody's coming down the other way, or else it'll be a really, really tight fit. Let's see if we can get back up here safely. And maybe from the front, going up this hill, you can see how tight this switchback is. But yeah, all in all, this is a nice place to visit. I would definitely come back. Maybe we'll come back next year or later this year and try and check out that KOA that was at the top. Here's the turkey vultures or whatever they. Oh yeah, they got some roadkill. Yeah, and here's this road here. You can't see around it, so hopefully no one comes flying around the corner. Yeah, it's very, very tight here. My driver here handled it like a champ. Like a champ. But yeah, it's plenty of trees and stuff, and you know, like I said, everywhere you walk, you know, or you go out here, it seems like there's somewhere to walk in the woods or in the trails or whatever. So there's no need to be cooped up inside, you know, if it's nice enough to go out. Me personally, if it's 90 degrees, I don't want to walk anywhere. I want to stay where it's nice and cool. It's got to be nice out for me to go out and walk around, because I don't want to suffer and be uncomfortable if I don't have to. And on this side here, on the way out, it looks like they got frisbee golf there. There's another jungle gym, you know, or a playground where the kids can play. So it's a lot of things that you can get into up here. Here's a better view of the basketball courts. No nets on the hoops though. Where's the nets? Yes, it don't matter. Yep. Okay, we're coming back up shortly on the entrance of the park. We'll be making a left and we'll cruise down and show you that, you know, this probably could have been walked in probably about 15 minutes around the campground, because it's like I said, it's not that far. So we'll just be, you know, puttering around. And right there where that little hut is, that's the shuffleboard, and then the background there is the cornhole. They look like they're permanent, so I don't know if you would rent the bean bags from the camp store here, or you have to supply your own, or do whatever. Once again, we missed the dump station. We spent you know, a good while yesterday trying to find it, and it's right here under our noses. This is the first time I've seen one on one side. It shows you how small the park is. But we haven't seen anybody use it. We don't need it because we have full hookup here. We're gonna make a right here. And these are sites 20 through 60. There's us right there. We were right at the entrance. These are 20 through 60. Most of the sites back here are in a wooded area. And you know, they've got plenty of shade out here. Is she gonna just walk out there? No. They've got plenty of shade out here, but as I mentioned in other videos, I'm not a big fan of parking under trees and leaves and all of that stuff, because you know, you get tree sap and acorns and all of that stuff down on the top of your slide, and it can ruin the seals on your slide. I mean, if you have a ladder, you can always climb up there and sweep it off before you close them. We actually have gutter toppers, which I pointed out on our visit to, not gutter toppers, I'm sorry, awning toppers, which I pointed out on our visit to Milan RV Resort. You know, just if you're parking under trees like some of these guys, you know, it's nice to have shade, but it's not so fun to have to climb up on that roof and clean off tree sap. They actually have little cabins back here in the back that you could stay in. But yeah, I think twice or 3 times a year I'll get up on a roof and clean ours. But for the most part, you know, we have a 50 amp trailer with 2 air conditioners, so as long as we're inside, we're going to be cool. But, you know, it is nice to sit outside sometimes. But I'm not 100% opposed to, see, it's a lot of trees out here. I'm not 100% opposed to being in the shade. It's just if I have a choice and I can get around it, I'm not going to be in the shade. And down there to that cul-de-sac and back, that was, you know, sites 20 through 60. So there's, I guess, roughly 40 sites back here. And there's some people with some pretty big RVs back here. They're nestled in pretty good. They're not too tight. There's some people that are still tent camping. They have a pop-up there. And there is the shower house / restroom, which I showed you the video yesterday. And here we are up here. There's the campground host in that first spot there. We're going to make a right and go down to see spots 1 through 20. And I think these are the ones that are not, well, I don't know. Some of them are full hookup, but I think on the other side, they're mostly, you know, just electric or primitive. Oh, nope, I see water over there. Yep, there are some full hookups over on the left. But yeah, this is the end of the road for spots 1 through 20. And, you know, they're nestled in the trees back here pretty good. Once again, they have plenty of shade. There's a spot there. You know, if you can look up, there are openings sometimes that you can get, but, you know, you'd have to come back and review the park and write down the spots that you would want to stay in if you know, wanted to avoid being covered with tree sap and acorns and walnuts and leaves and any other debris that gets washed down in the storm. But anyway, that was pretty much the campground. As you can see, it wasn't very big. Yeah, these sites over here, some of these sites actually have decks on them that you can back up to, which I didn't know about. It's not that big of a deal, but yeah, it is nice, you know, to have one. But yeah, so we're gonna just go on back to our spot here, and this will conclude our short tour of this campground. I'm not gonna get a video of Dana parking here because he's looking kind of concerned, and I'm gonna laugh at him. So, but I'm gonna do that off camera. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. Oh, there's a smart man just parking the driveway next door. Ah, he outsmarted me. He got me. All right, smart man. Yeah, if somebody comes and wants this, you know, if they're assigned this spot, all they got to do is say something and, you know, we can move it. It's no big deal. All right, once again, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up so we can continue to provide you with more and better content. Have a nice evening.